Even if you see her as the one, you still need to drag it out as long as you can. But anyway, I want to explain to you how it all went up in flames. Not completely, because, again, Bella's back in my life now. I'm going to be seeing her Thursday. We're going to be, But Gianna, not back in my life, but the last time I checked her Instagram, she had visited a place that she knows I go to almost every day, around 3 to 4 p.m., and the sun in her pictures, she did like a whole photo shoot there, looked to be about 3 to 4 p.m., so she must have just went there on a day I was visiting my parents, but it seemed like she tried to run into me, and most of her Instagram posts seem to be sending subliminal messages to me. Because it's a lot of stuff that we talked about, songs that we talk about together, and she was always big on that. That's a whole video I need to make about playing dumb. You need to play dumb and pretend like you don't understand these subliminal messages, because I made the mistake of caving in and admitting I understood some of them. And once you admit that you understand some of them, they're gonna have a lot of fun with that, and it is not fun for you. It is not fun dealing with subliminals if you are intelligent enough to understand them. Not me though, I'm fucking retarded. Unfortunately, I just happen to understand it, And she is a very intelligent girl, Gianna. Very intelligent, neurodivergent too. Yeah, those ones are always interesting. But yeah, so it seems like she's still stuck on me. But even if she directly tries to message again, I'm gonna make an agreement with you guys that I'm not gonna engage, because for her sake. I obviously could, and it would be very enjoyable for me, but yeah, I just would never take it serious, so just can't do it. And there's plenty of other girls, so it's better she flies free. And since that time I checked her Instagram, which was like a couple months ago, I have not since, and I don't plan to, because I have no idea what I'm gonna see. And it's not out of fear that I'm not checking it. I'm not afraid to check it. I just know that there is a high probability that I will see something that I don't like. Perhaps that she moved on, And I don't want to see that shit. I really don't understand how these people, they genuinely say like, oh, I'm happy for them, they moved on. I know that's like the mature thing to say, it's like the virtue signal thing to say, but I think some men really do mean it. And I just could never understand that. I just could never get behind that. Because me personally, I wouldn't, honestly, like me admitting I'm not a good person, I would never like the idea of any of them ever moving on. And it's something I've never had to deal with. I explained in that video titled, like, Girls Don't Seem to Move On, how my first girlfriend, Bree, she sent emails for many, many years after our breakup, still trying to get in touch. And in one of the emails that I happened to open, said like she's saving herself till marriage after me and all. It's like, even though I'm not gonna be getting back with her, I won't lie, that was relieving to hear. I guess I'm a terrible person, huh? But I think that's just a biology of certain men, right? We're like territorial, and maybe it's got something to do with testosterone, But yeah, perhaps those are some of my flaws. I don't want to ever see any of them move on. And it's something I haven't had to deal with yet. And that's precisely why I'm not going to go check her Instagram. Anyway, how did it end? How did it end?